Vitruvian Form is a serious game changer for smart fitness. Intelligent hardware, adaptive weight and unlimited connectivity unlocks a world of weight racks, PT sessions and gym classes in your own home. Here to tell us more from Vitruvian Form is Ben McTiernan. Hi Ben.
Hey guys, how you going?
Now tell us a little bit about Vitruvian Form and how somebody actually came up with the idea of turning a rack of weights into a smart device.
Yeah, so a few years ago, a high frequency trader, a guy called John, used to get a bit bored while trading, and so he'd train his weights in the corner of his office, and realised that he was doing all these algorithms and all these really kind of complex things on his computer screen, but still lifting hunks of metal. And thought, well, I reckon I could make that a bit more smart. And so effectively got to work and built a smart device, which is about the size of a coffee table, sits on the floor of your room, and adapts weight 100 times a second or thereabouts.
Wow.
And completely responds to you. So if you're doing it really easily, it makes it harder. If you're doing it too hard, it makes it easier.
Wow.
And so the whole concept of needing to have static weight to lift is just completely blown out the window.
What do you mean by adaptive weight? What does that mean?
So when I start lifting, I might start, say I do a bicep curl, I might start at say 10 kilos and I'm lifting, that's a bit easy. So at the top it goes, Ben, that's too easy for you, I'm going to make it harder on you. And it kind of, every rep I do just gets harder and harder, and it's changing about, as I said, about 100 times a second. The other part about it is, obviously you can lift more than you can drop. So I might do 10 kilograms on the way up, but it'll put me 15 on the way down. And so you're never feeling like it's the same thing. It's constantly moving, and it just completely destroys you because you're at every moment when you're working out, you're just under complete tension. So it's a great experience, but it's really hard work.
But I mean, this is fantastic. Particularly, a lot of people have had to pivot to, doing the workouts from home over the last few months with coronavirus. And this sounds like, in terms of being a space saver, it's fantastic. And you're not having to also purchase all the different types of weights. Oh, I sound like Moira.
Hi, Moira.
Like or like QVC, like selling things.
Yeah,
Would you like me to help you?
No,
okay.
There's never going on information, don't worry.
But it is fantastic, obviously, particularly given the circumstances we've all found ourselves in.
Yeah, I mean, everyone that's kind of worked out from home is kind of, you get the app and it's a bit of a bodyweight exercise, you feel a bit sad. That poor little pathetic pile of dumbbells you've got in the floor and doing boxer size exercises is just not the same. This thing does up to 200 kilos of weight, so if you're a serious lifter, and like when I do a deadlift on it and it loads, it feels like I'm being pulled through the floor.
Wow.
And so it's pretty cool. Like, it's a really interesting experience.
I think people are really time poor these days, and people are wanting to do the right type of exercise. I think quite often a lot of people are wanting to do the right thing by their bodies, but yet they're just worried that they're not doing the right thing. Would you say that this is a bit of an answer to that, making sure people are exercising in the right way?
Yeah, I think it's taking that to the next level though. So we're developing this with kind of leading sports scientists kind of globally, and they're just very excited by what we're doing, because you're basically taking the elite training that you can do to professional athletes into the home, making it really simple for them. So you have the follow-on classes. You don't actually need to know what eccentric training is or what isokinetic training is or any of these really kind of complex science things, but you can actually do those because you're on the screen, you're watching someone do a class, and the instructor says, I'm going to give you some more weight now, and you feel it on your hands immediately. And that's just a really different experience to what you would get if you were following along to someone's app and kind of pretending in the corner that you're not actually doing it.
So where do you see the growth? Like, what's the mission for your company, and how does the sort of next 12 to 18 months look for you guys?
Yeah, so we've just launched. We've just launched for sales. The first production run will be shipped in October or thereabouts. We've got a lot of interest. We've only launched 2 weeks ago, and we're pretty close to selling out of our kind of pre-sale campaign. So that's super exciting. We're getting a fair bit of demand, mainly in Australia and the US. We haven't really targeted other markets. And there's a few exciting things on the horizon, which hopefully I'll be able to talk about in a couple of weeks. But not allowed to at the moment.
Well, we have to have you back, but we will need to get on board with this product. I'm talking for myself particularly. And
I can bring it in next time, and I can kind of put you through your paces if you like.
Look, 100%.
I think I can lift 2 kilos.
Alana will watch and delegate while I'll do the activity, and then we'll see how we go. Look, fantastic stuff, and we're fascinated to find out some more. So look, when you do get a chance to pop back in, that'd be fantastic.
In the meantime, if people want to read up a little bit more about this, where can they find you guys?
At vitruvianform.com.
Okay. You want to spell it for people? That's a bit of a tricky one.
I'll probably get it wrong myself. Vitruvian.
Ding, ding, ding. Well done. Oh, thanks for sharing your story with us, Ben. We're really excited to see how that goes.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us this morning.